Europe is militarily weak. European leaders for decades have been weak and feckless, have underinvested in defense, have pursued a naive energy policy, have cozied up to other countries who mean us ill and not taken more realistic attitudes. And that has to come to an end now. You've got a president who's finally saying enough is enough. Europe has to take responsibility, or a higher degree of responsibility, for its own defense. And I think that's both been a long time coming and actually a legitimate point of view. Now, I don't agree with the language that he said. I think the fact that he's used Vladimir Putin's talking points in recent weeks has been very harmful. It's offensive, isn't it? President Zelensky is not a dictator. He's an incredibly brave man. He stayed in Kyiv when people were out to kill him, when many people would have fled. And so what we have to do, and I think Keir Starmer has tried to do this, I think Kemi Badenoch tried to do this, is to strike that balance where we call out the things that we think Trump is getting wrong, but we're also understanding of the American position, which I think in many respects is a perfectly legitimate one. And we have to step up now as a continent and invest significantly more in our defense. And in that sense, I welcome what was said by the Prime Minister yesterday. I think it's pretty small beer, to be honest. I mean, 0.2% extra on defense in 2027 is nothing. Absolutely nothing. The Ministry of Defense is massively overspent on its existing budget. I suspect no one even knows what that's going to buy, if anything. It probably doesn't even provide enough money to restock the munitions that we've given to Ukraine and now need to purchase again. I think we're going to have to go very significantly further than that, and we're going to have to think of credible ways in which to fund that. As Kemi said, welfare reform is an obvious avenue. I'm pleased that Keir Starmer has said that he's going to use some of the international aid budget to fund this. There were lots of Labour politicians, incidentally, in the summer when I said that, who described me as populist, who said this was an outrageous position. It's just commonsensical, isn't it? You've got to ultimately do what is in the best interest of the country, and in a world of hard choices, it's better to be spending our money on hard power than on soft power in a moment like this. And so